Hi everyone, this is Lenise Willis, Editor-in-Chief of Gifts and Decorative Accessories.
And I'm Allison Zisko, Editor-in-Chief of HFN and Executive Editor of Home Furnishings at Home Accents Today.
Awesome, so we just wanted to tell you about this exciting new project that we've been working on tirelessly for the last few weeks. So I know there was a lot of going on with the summer market. Some of you may not have been able to go or see all that you wanted to see there. So we are bringing market trends and business trends and consumer trends straight to you with this exciting project. So BridgeTower Media has been working for several weeks with Tom Mirabile, the founder of Springboard Futures, and Michelle Lamb, editorial director of The Trend Curve, who are both here with us today. Hi guys, thank you.
Hi.
This project, it's a whole video series, so you can see a lot of our faces at market trends, topics, and transitions. Allison, do you want to tell us a little bit more about it, and let's dig into the topics?
Right, we covered both gifting and home furnishings across a variety of categories. And Tom, you were the brains behind this whole collaboration. So tell us a little bit about the conception of the idea and what your goals were for the project.
I think at its core, it was a service idea. You know, I mean, we realized how many people we were hearing weren't going to get to go to market, and even if you got to these markets, it was a compromised experience because you're wearing a mask and you're not feeling, you know, you're not able to absorb everything that's around you. So we said, you know, what can Springboard do to bring the market to the buyers, to other manufacturers, to the industry, to sort of keep the lines of communication and excitement and creativity open, so that when we can go back to market, you know, we haven't missed a step.
Right.
And so that we decided that, you know, we worked, you know, to say, okay, which are the best markets, which are the most important for our particular industries right now, and really worked out that America's Mart and Las Vegas market covered a broad swath of categories. So.
For sure. And it's always a pleasure to work with Michelle. Tom, why did you choose Michelle to partner with you on this project?
Well, you know, you all know what amount of work this was. I mean, it was crazy. So in that sense, it was sort of a desert island thing. Like if you have to be on a desert island for the rest of your life with somebody, who's it going to be? So, and Michelle's was perfect for that because first, she's so easy to work with. She's incredibly funny. I wish you weren't here because it's a little awkward talking about you like this, but she has such a tremendous context. You know, I've worked with Michelle for years, and you know, before even working with her, I would, you know, watch her company from the sidelines, and she just has an incredible amount of knowledge, and it stays in there like a steel trap. And so when you walk a market, you'll say, "I see this. This is new," and she'll say, that's new, you know. And then you get into these conversations and you realize that everything has its context. And I thought there's nobody better to bring that sense of, okay, this is where each of these trends is in its sort of trajectory. This is what you're going to need to know. This is how long it's going to last. These are the colors you should be looking at. In every single category, she came up with something that I don't think any of us were expecting. And so that's why I love working with her. She's really a great trip. You never know what's going to happen.
Thanks, Tom.
Yeah, I know you gave Michelle the best introduction. I think even better than I could have. So speaking of your brilliance, Michelle, tell us a little bit about what your biggest takeaway from the project was, and maybe even your favorite trend as a little sneak peek.
Oh, well, the big takeaway was actually about the pandemic and not about the pandemic. There were some trends. Well, first of all, let's rewind and say, in spite of everything that's going on, there's still newness, there's still evolution, there's still product development, and more importantly, there's still trend. So on the one hand, we had some things marching forward that we had seen in the past that have nothing to do with anything else that's happening about the pandemic. For example, florals, explosion of florals, fabulous florals, arranged florals, and blonde wood. this represents a huge pivot from our dedication to brown stained walnut over the last several years. So over there. And then on this side, we have this whole work from home thing that is touching so many categories, furniture and framed art and decorative accessories and all kinds of things like that. And a return to tradition that's being manifested through classicism. So we have this balance going on. So whether you want to acknowledge or need to acknowledge what's happening with COVID-19 or not, there's something happening that's moving forward, and it's really exciting. It's going to remake decor.
Absolutely. So I just have to say, I really enjoy working on this project with you all. We did 9 videos? Tom, how many videos did we do? It seemed like an infinite.
It was 9. It was 9. Well, that's why we called it a bingeable series, because what I love about it is that you can go in, you can come out, you can go back in, because all of this is, I like to think that we covered things that are going to be important for the foreseeable year. They're going to be influenced. But it's so, one day you can watch one day you can watch another, but yeah, there were 9 altogether. And
yeah, and they're broken down by category. So you guys have to check them out. The new series is At Market, Trends, Topics, and Transitions. We talked to lots of different vendors. We did so many Zoom and FaceTime virtual tours and so many things.
I want to say one important thing, Lenise, if I may. It's, the great thing is it's not just us talking heads, not that we're absolutely not fascinating, but there was, for each of these categories, we start off with the business and then we move into the product. So there's a lot of great, exciting product really shown to you in trends, divided that way. And I think that because of that, it's just exciting to watch. I mean, there were every category we did, I was like, no, this is my favorite category. So it was, I love that part of it. I love the
there's a lot of product discovery going on in those videos that I think people are going to enjoy seeing the new products and who's making them, and in addition to the trends too. So, well, thank you guys so much again. So the links are in this description and in the article. So click on those links to find all the videos where we cover IMC's Las Vegas and Atlanta market. And as Tom pointed out, this is really, kind of evergreen. It's not just about the summer markets. These trends are going to see you through, for time to come. So thank you guys so much. And make sure you check out our new series. We put a lot of work into it.
Thank you
so much, guys.
All right. Thanks, guys.